Did you touch your brakes there, Ryan?
No.
Alright.
No, I'm flat footing it.
Gotcha. I was trying to figure out the best way to close up. Hey guys, we're gonna do a pit party at 10 minutes remaining, so about 2.5 minutes or so. I gotta pit this time around, Ryan.
10-4.
Hey guys, let's bring it down pit lane. Let's get pit party going here. Yep, let's go ahead and roll out.
Pit party.
Glenn, I'm right here.
Speed is 80. Let's get out on track and roll, please. I got about 10 minutes left to practice. 9. Who's leading the JW? You know how to do a start. So do it.
I think I can handle it. Pace car's up. Green.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my goodness, the microphone is working, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, the mic is working. I was talking, I had such great things to say to you guys. If you guys could have only heard what was going on. It was magical. It was the most outstanding commentary I think that anyone's heard. Probably worthy of a daytime Emmy. But for some reason, Slobs was fighting me. More likely it was just my mistake. But how are audio levels? How are we sounding out there? Do we sound like we know what we're doing? Thor, Carl, can I get a woot woot? How are our levels? We need to turn up some iRacing. Is that it? We're in the box right now. Let's go to the Fox cam. All good? You sure it doesn't need to be louder? Alright, we have about 4 minutes before we get going here. Woo woo! USRC Cup Series is live, and we are back at Daytona. How exciting is that? I don't have anyone in the booth with me yet, but hopefully Sam shows up. But irregardless, I don't even think irregardless is a word, but regardless, we're going to do some broadcasting today, watching these 20-plus drivers, some of the best drivers in USRC, try to get something done here today. Last night we had the Xfinity Series that came down to the closest finish ever in the USRC Series. That Xfinity Series ended up Josh Durham won it. So Josh Durham, what's a little bit loud? Tell me what's loud, Thor. Josh Durham pulled off the win on Saturday night and came in second on Friday night. So he's doing the trifecta hopefully today. Yeah, I do see the 72 is in there. And he's looking for the trifecta. I'm going to turn down iRacing a little bit for you, Thor? Or is it I'm too loud? If I'm too loud, you're too old. Might be. Alright. Where is the Moon Princess? We have not seen Moon Princess show up here yet. Highly disconcerting. Oh, and I lost my overlay. We'll get that worked out here in 1 second. Pardon me. I don't know why that keeps happening to me. Let's try this. Okay, we've lost the overlay. That's alright, I'll take care of that during qualifying. Let's see here. Moon Princess in the house! Good to see Tasha with the season opener here at Daytona, 250 miles. We're hoping to have a great season. It's great to see Tasha. Hopefully you had a great few months off. You guys did some fun things, and you could spend some time with your man on Sundays. But now you know the race season has begun, and it's time for us to do what we do. That's a little bit of sim racing here on Sunday afternoons following the Cup schedule. Oh, I'm always having technical difficulties. Okay, we're going to go down a skosh on iRacing. Let's go to the mixer, actually. Okay, tell me how that is, Thor. Tell me if that made a difference or not. We're about to talk to the drivers here in a second. Oops. Let's see. Let's take a look at pit lane. Let's go to pit lane. It'll take me a while to get used to all this stuff again. Oh, make sure I go to... Alright, welcome everybody! Hopefully you guys had a good off season for the last few months. You guys hung out with your significant others on Sunday, did your thing, because for the next 9 months we're doing some racing on Sunday afternoons following the Cup schedule. So glad to see all of you guys here. Good turnout. Kind of sucks that the Daytona race is kind of messing up our whole thing here, but it is what it is. All right, so we have nothing but the same old list of characters, so we'll talk after qualifying. Qualifying is actually set for 10 minutes, so after 5, we're going to just do a little talking about what to expect this season. So you'll have 5 minutes to qualify. We'll move forward, and best of luck to you guys, and we'll talk to you here in a few. All right, all right. As we go to qualifying, we're going to be, we won't have anything to look at for a few minutes, so I'm going to fix myself a little bit of, oh, actually, I'm sorry. I have to try to reload ATVO. Hold on. The ATVO app, which is currently fighting me to keep our overlays here. Righty, doesn't want to open for me. That's right. Try it again. Right. Yeah, we're still on Discord. Same. Actually, we're on a different Discord. We'll have to get you the different Discord information. It's the USRC one now. We can get that to you. Hold on one second as I try to load our overlay made by our very own JW Miller, which is the program right now is all around fighting me. It won't load this here. All right, we're going to try something else here. Try to task manager it because it must be still trying to be open maybe. Again, ATVO. Technical difficulties. So that's loaded now. Allow me to load the theme. Let me try getting out of this room. ATVO just will not let me fucking download what I need right now. There it goes. Try to get back in iRacing now. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties here with the new overlays we're using. So hopefully we can put on a better show in the long run. Right now, the program is they're trying to fight me. Please and thank you. You got it, Tasha. Hopefully everybody knows that we're broadcasting now on USRC Live. No longer on iTwitch Racing, although I am iTwitch Racing. But title says Xfinity, does it? I'll have to change that. Thank you. Thank you for the information. Try to get back in the server. It's been taking a lot longer to load into servers here nowadays on iRacing. Loading away, loading away. Anyways, we're super pumped. Super pumped to be back at Daytona. We had a couple of good racing nights on Friday night and Saturday night. We said, forget who won on Monday night, but Josh Durham won last night. That was pretty awesome.
Hey, do you need help with all the overlay?
Oh, I just need to get it loading again. It just keeps like crashing on me and shit.
Okay.
See if it comes back up. Yeah, for some reason when I start to mess with my other screens, it just goes away.
Yeah, because it should just stay on top.
Yep. Oh, I know. I know. Now I'm trying to reload it now. There it goes. Oh, it's good for now. All right. How much time we got left here? We got about 5 minutes left. We're about to talk to the drivers. It is going down. Sean Hughes has made the server. Wade Husted is there. Dog. Sean Black. Let's look at some of these names. Wade sitting on the pole. JW Miller, Adam State, Ryan Nichols, James Jacobs, Josh Powell, Ill Will, Sean Black, Lindau, Hughes, Life, Roland, Durham, Alvey, Thomas, Wilson, Jackson, DiMaggio, Saunders, Katie, Dog, and Frank. So this is going to be quite a show. Oh, this fucking thing. All right, congratulations, Wade, on the pole. All right, it's almost time to go racing here at Daytona. Super excited, great turnout. We had a great turnout last night in the Xfinity Series. Josh Durham took that one home. Josh also finished second in the Truck Series, so watch out for Josh Durham tonight. Yeah, I mean, same group of characters. There are a couple of small changes that we have going on for this year. So this year is going to be broken down into 3 different 12-race segments. So 3 12-race segments, and you have 2 drops. So, I mean, the big concern is that we're able to make the races and also hang out with our family and stuff. So you'll have 2 drops. If you make all the races, we're just going to drop your lowest 2. So we added that this year. There's also going to be a year-long champion. So we'll have a spring, summer, and fall champion. But we're also going to have a chase at the end for a year-long championship. But we'll get more details into that to become. But, you know, standard NASCAR rules will apply, getting your playoff point for winning a stage and all that kind of good stuff. But I'll have to get all the information worked out. But that's going to be another change for this year. Another change for this year are the restarts. Is we're going to change it the way that the other series we run are. So on the start, it will be on the green flag. So leader will wait for the green flag for the beginning of the race. But after that, it's his discretion. So that's the big change, is the start starts on green. After that, the leader will control the restarts. And I think that's pretty much about it. We'll go over kind of all the standard rules that we have. No black flags will be cleared. We don't clear any kind of black flag unless you're avoiding a wreck and you speed through pit road. At that point, just speak up. We got a bunch of admins in the room and myself broadcasting, so any one of us can take care of it for you. Stay to the right side of pit road until you're within 5 pit stalls of your pit stall. So that's kind of the same old rule. If you get caught breaking that, you'll get an EOL penalty. Let's see here. I think that's our stages today are going to be 20 and 40. Your stages are 20 and 40. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. The big rule that you guys all know is that there is no flaming, and we're kind of changing things up to where don't queue up on the mic with any kind of, you know, aggravated thing, and don't save it for Discord. If you guys want to talk, there is a channel called Garage that you guys can go down and talk afterwards. But if someone doesn't want to talk to you, don't text them. Don't keep getting at them. You know, wait until, you know, you guys can deal with that after, and not on our servers, and not, you know, during the race. So that shouldn't be a big problem, but we know that we had a lot of new people last year, and it, you know, sort of become an issue. If something like that happens, we're just gonna have to do something about it, but who the hell knows what it'll be. And then we do have that same old thing with, if there is like an intentional wreck that's going on, there will be suspensions that happening. If you do have problems with anybody out there, you think somebody did you dirty, wait till after the race and approach the admins, because you know, they're racing and I'm up here, so we can't take care of everything all together. But, you know, keep it, let us know. We'll go back in the replay and we'll take a look. The big thing is we're all friends here. We just want to have a good time. So let's go ahead and do that. So I don't think that's much of a problem, but we just want to put that out there. Other than that, I am done talking. We have a minute to go get your drink, get yourself, go to the bathroom, whatever you want to do. And welcome to Daytona, everybody. Let's go do it.
Do we have a tire allotment, Brian?
Oh, that is actually probably the best point, and what I should have pointed out. I'm so sorry I forgot that. This year we're moving to the tire allotment rules, so the same as the other 2 series have. So we will attempt to do half of what NASCAR does. So Depending on the track, it's going to be different. So you don't get as many tires at a super speedway as you are allowed at a track like Martinsville. So this race, you will have 3 sets of tires after. So when the race begins, after it begins, you have 3 rights, 3 lefts, 3 back rights, 3 back lefts. And the reason I say it like that is those are not interchangeable, and you guys should all know that. So we will go back afterwards and we'll check out the top 5 or 10, or somebody narcs you off or whatever. We'll go back there and take a look at it. And if that happens, you'll end up losing points because of it. So we'll try to remind you throughout the race about, checking off your tires, because that's a big issue. And you can't just change one tire. You can't go, oh man, I changed just my right side. If you go up on the right period, it's the right front, the right left, and vice versa. So anyway, sorry for all the talking. Looking forward to seeing this. We're at USRC live right now. Yeah, best of luck to everybody. Let's do some racing. Oh, Thor did get boned by the... Let's see if we get our ATVO going here. Right. I am excited. Looking forward to some good racing here. Let's go to our Fox cams. All right, as everyone starts to grid, I hope everyone is ready, and hopefully I'm not yelling in your ear too much. All right, copy that, Thor. Thor is our man in charge of pit road. If he gets you, he gets you. You're going down. You're going to the end of the longest line. All right, let's see. Check out some of this fancy new stuff we got here. Let's see if we can take a look at the starting grid. All right, looks like we have Wade Hustad followed by J.W. Miller on the outside. Inside, we have the number 81 of Adams State with the number 91 of Sadistic. That's James Lindau, for those of you not in the know. Ryan Nichols at number 42, the number 71 of James Jacobs, followed by Josh Powell. Changed his number to the number 3. That used to be the 420. It was an iconic number, and now he went to another iconic number, number 3. Ill Will, that number 62, out of New York City. What up, Will? Followed by Jordan Malish, the number 94. Everyone knows Jordan. Jordan's been around for years, probably one of our oldest tenured members. Sean Black making his 2nd year here in the USRC Cup Series. And I think that might have been it, because the grid just went out of me. All right, all right. Unfortunately, we do not have Sam for any of that fantastic commentary. So we'll be doing a little bit of talking to myself, a little bit of talking to you guys. And unfortunately, I can't get rid of the top scroll bar because everything's fighting me today. But that's all right. We're going to make the best out of it. As we get set to do some racing, Wade Hustad. Wade had many wins. He's probably wins about 70% of the time he shows up. So we'll see if he can do it here today at Daytona. USRC Cup Series, 250 miles, 100 laps here at the Super Speedway here in Daytona.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, gentlemen.
That was the number 33. J.W. Miller made all of this good stuff. The 24 is out there. Frank looks like he stayed in the back. Pace car is coming. About to be coming out of 4. We're about to go racing here. 100 laps. This year they'll be waiting until the green flag drops here before they get going, so that might create everybody to kind of be bunched up here. Pace car coming off of 4. USRC Cup Series at Daytona, the first of 36 races, 9 months of racing, and it begins today as Wade and JW lead them to the start-finish line. We're back to racing here. NASCAR iRacing at its best here on the USRC Cup Series, live on USRC Live. Hey, I'm going to have to figure that out. All right, looks like Wade in the inside line, followed by the 81 of Adams State. And we see that number 42, Ryan Nichols, tucked in that third place. JW is going to be the first car on the outside lane there. Let's see if that outside lane can get it going here. See Jordan in that number 94. This is the second year 94 Jordan's been using that paint scheme. I think it might have came out halfway through last year. It's a great looking paint scheme. It's good to see Jordan back here, making probably his 8th or 9th year here in the series. So see if the 94 will have something for him here at Daytona. Wade's still out there. Let's check in the back, see where old Frank DiMaggio is doing. Frank sitting back here in 17th. That Jeff Gordon DuPont throwback, red, white, and blue. Looks like something they raced for the Pepsi 400 or the Coca-Cola 400, I guess, depending on the year. Lines are sorted up all nicely. And as we're coming off of 4 here, lap 3 in Daytona, we still are going to have another 97 laps to go. But Wade looks like he's going to lead these first 3 here. Wade has also changed his number to the 32. So many changes this year. Adam State in that mane and tail. I don't know what it is, but I like to see it. Good to see Adam State. USRC Cup Series is international. And Adam is one of our English friends from, I believe he's from Yorkshire. So don't quote me on that, but I believe he is from Yorkshire, England. So good to see Adam State. And he runs really well in the super speedways. And currently he's sitting second on that inside line, rotating between being second and third here. Let's see who's in the back here. JT, Jonathan Thomas. Good to see JT back, that number 52. JT kind of disappeared halfway through last year, but that'll happen in a 9-month season. Real life gets in the way. Looks like Brandon Jackson's going to stay behind him. Then we have Glenn Wilson, so it looks like all these guys kind of sit in the back. Let's take a look here at Josh Durham. So we talked about Josh, the number 72, having a hell of a weekend so far. Second place in the Truck Series, and he got himself a win in the Xfinity Series last night. So that was great to see. Let's take a second, take a tour from the field, from the back way out, okay? That's the number 99, Brandon Jackson. He's in a Ford Fusion out of Atlanta, Georgia, streaming or running this from his dorm room. Shout out to my man B-Jack. JT, Jonathan Thomas, we were just talking about you. Glenn Wilson, the number 5, Mr. Bone Steel. If you guys ever hear us reference bone stealing, that means jumping them outside of somebody on the restart and like just gunning it and trying to make as many positions as you can possible, legally, maybe even illegally. That's the number 5, Glenn Wilson. Josh Durham, number 72, we talked about. 24, Frank DiMaggio, we talked about you. Number 71, possibly my favorite driver, the number 71 of James Jacobs. You can find him streaming right now, Ford Racer 2020 on Twitch. Ford Racer 2020, and it looks like these guys are going to try to go by him because they know what a threat the 71 is when he gets up front. And I believe he got a 3rd place finish last night in the Xfinity Series. So shout out to James Jacobs, Mr. Ford Racer 2020. Let's take a look at number 91. James Lindau. You guys probably know him as Sadistic. You're like, who is James Lindau? Another James? Could it be? Yes, there is another. But this one's a 91, and that's Sadistic. John Nelson. That's another one that you guys are like, who the hell is John Nelson? That's Dog. Everybody knows Dog. Mr. John Nelson Sr. You'll just be hearing us call him Dog. That's what he is. He's a low-down, dirty dog. Don't let him up towards the front because he's going to get it. Sean Black, the number 7. Sean's one of the up-and-comers in the series. Oh, as we see some moves being made down here. Good to see Sean Black at it. Second year here in Cup. Oh, Mr. Sean Hughes 13. That is Sean Hughes, everybody. You can find him streaming Sean Hughes 13 on Twitch. Looks like he has a new paint scheme this year. What up, Smokey? Smokey, it's Sunday. You ain't got shit to do. So you might as well be watching us here at USRC Live, on USRC Live. Chase Alvey, the number 96, throwing that throwback Mattel-looking joint right there. Mattel makes the Hot Wheels, if you remember. Number 96, Chase Alvey in the house. Jordan Malish, we talked about you. JW, we all know JW. Mr. Reese Saunders, another man from across the pond. Not exactly sure where Reese is from, but we know he's a good driver, and it's good to see him here today. And speaking of people we know nothing about, the most mysterious driver we have in the USRC Cup Series, or in the league in general, on the internet in general, racing in general, that's the number 69 of Katie Height. Katie used to talk back in the day, but as of last year, maybe 2 years ago, Katie stopped talking, communicating. So now, Katie is age unknown, from place unknown, headed to, I guess, the front. It's old Katie Height right there. Good to see Katie. Don't blame her for not talking. The internet is toxic, and being a young lady on the internet is why a hell of a thing. If we look at the number 42, Ryan Nichols, sitting there in that the Kyle Larson joint right there. Terrible day for Kyle Larson. Hate to see it. All weekend was bad. But them are the breaks when you go racing. David Leaf. We know how to say your name now, David. Everyone knows David, the number 28, the champ. Is that what we call him? The champ, the number 28? I believe so. Adam State. We talked about Ill Will. Ill Will is all the way up to that third position between second and the highest in the outside lane. He's trying to make something happen. Shout out to New York City, doing it big time. Mr. Ill Will, William Van Alstyne, that number 62. We'll be looking at him a whole bunch this year. And he has another couple of drivers he brought with him into the Xfinity Series. And if those guys can have a good few races in that Xfinity Series, they'll be up here racing with the big boys on Sunday with Ill Will and them. Yeah, Smokey, that Daytona was rough. It was still better than that Xfinity race. The Xfinity race last night, I wanted to turn the channel. And I'm a race fan. I don't want to say that. I don't want to do that. So we're watching some racing right now. Wade Hustad making it to lap 11. Oh, I have to... Sorry about this. This is going to be a faux pas in how it looks in the stream, but I have to set up the quick caution because I did not set up the caution. I was expecting to have Mr. Backwood Racer here to be able to throw these for me. See if I can find where the yellows are. Goes to show you how much I pay attention to things. Oh, might have to throw it the old-fashioned way, type it. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, here we go. Sorry about this, everybody. What will we make it? Let's make it Q, right? Or no, it should be W for yellow. Let's go W for yellow. Alright, sorry about that. That was a bit of a broadcast faux pas. But we are on lap 13 of 20 here in the first stage. This is huge because you get the stage points, man. You keep those throughout the whole segment. But the good thing about, and the other good thing about it is if you win a stage point, or the stage, I believe you get a bonus point into the playoffs. We'll have to look at the actual NASCAR rules because I've been kind of lazy, but that's all right. We're going to get it all figured out. We're going by the rules. And right now, Wade, looks like he's about to lead all 14 laps we've had so far here in the USRC Cup Series, live on USRC Live. I'll have to find a better way to say that, but this is fun to be back racing. Hopefully you guys are having fun watching this. Let's see Let's get a deep view. Let's take a look at the spotter view. How about that? Alright, I'm going to take myself a little drink here as we watch them come around. Wade, Adam, Brian, Will, Pow, David, Jordan, Katie, Reese, and JW. Let's get a better look at the top 5 for y'all. And that's your top 5. Wade, Adam, Ryan Nichols, Ill Will, and Josh Pow. Another shout out to JW for getting us all hooked up on ATVO. Get me all straight today, because this is the first time I've used all of the ATVO software, not just the timing, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the broadcast. But we'll get better as we go. Oh, Katie's going to let people go by. Katie said niet. She said no. All right, lap 15 is complete. We're on lap 16. 16 of 20. Oh, we got to send my lady the Discord link real quick, yeah. I'm gonna whisper this to you. Tasha, I whispered it. I whispered it to you, Tasha. I whispered it to you. Alright, here we go. Looks like lap 16 is done. Lap 17. 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 4. Math is hard. But not as hard as getting to the front here at Daytona. Especially when you have a couple of guys like that 32 of Wade Hustad and number 62 of Ill Will. I mean, you're looking for a way by him. It looks like... Oh, I thought... Sorry, give me a second. Oh, that was Mr. Leaf. Looks like he was about to make a play. Looked like he was about to get out of line. Alright, this time there's only going to be 3 to go. Whoa, as we're getting real tight, real tight. The intensity is picking up here at Daytona. Lap 18 of 20. The end of this stage will be, make that second stage so much shorter. So you want to stay up front. It'll be interesting to see the pit strategies. As we see Will getting a great push from the 28 of David Leaf. I mean, he can get there for a second, but I don't think he'll be able to clear Wade. And this is the tough part about this restrictor plate racing here on iRacing. And it's a drag race. Basically, Will is going to have to back up enough to where he can catch Wade right at the line, because he's not going to be able to get in front of him. Especially with that 81 of Adam State. The way that he's pushing right now, I don't see that happening. And we have about a lap and a half to go as we hit the middle of the backstretch here. Here we go. All right, let's see if the 62 and the 28 can mount some. Oh, and looks like Adam is going to go for the stage win. Jump into the outside, seeing if Will can push him. We have 1 lap to go here. All right, I don't have anyone else to call this for me, so I might actually have to mess up our broadcast real quick as I click to throw that yellow. But this is some great racing going on right now. Who's going to make it before the flag comes out? As we come into turn 3. Got to get ready to call this yellow. Sorry about how this looks. Get this figured out in the future. Brandon avoiding, going a lap down, and the run. Congratulations on the stage win, Wade. Hey guys, that looks so awesome. You guys were doing some racing out there. That looks fun as anything. Next stage ends at 40. Next stage ends at 40. All right. All right, I just had to write some of that stuff down so we can keep track on some of the statistics here this year. Let's go to the pits here. All right, they're about to be coming down to the pits here any second. Guess we'll wait. We'll go ahead and wait on that view. Give me another shot at it. Give me another shot at it, Tasha. We'll get you hooked up. All right. Nichols sitting there in second right now. Tasha's got to be happy to see that. Guys are about to start hitting pit road here. Give me one. Once the next stage gets going, I'll be able to get that for you, Tasha. All right, here they come. There is Wade taking the slow, crawling snail's pace here at Daytona. 60 miles per hour as he tries to get in his box. I can't imagine anyone taking tires throughout the stage. But then again, I don't race these big heavy bad boys. I'm racing Xfinity and it's a whole lot different. Let's see who can get out here first. Oh, that's going to be Nichols. Ryan's going to take over the lead, followed by Wade. JW, Adam State. Ooh, did Will pass the 91? I don't know. All right, so it looks like Jordan actually stayed out. Let's see if we can all talk to Jordan Malish. Hey, Jordan, I pulled you down to the booth. How's it going, buddy?
Oh, it's going all right.
All right, man. Well, first of all, I love the paint scheme that you did last year, bringing it over. So you're currently sitting right now in first, dude. So what was your thought? Just what's the point in getting tires?
What's the point in getting tires? What's the point in getting fuel? I mean, we can make it to 40. So, position. I mean, everybody's going to pit at 40 again anyways.
All right, man. How was the racing looking out there so far? From our view, it looked fun, but, you know, typical Daytona, seems like you really can't move up unless someone's going to stick it 3 wide, and looks like you guys haven't quite done it yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's you're at where you're at. I tried getting up high, but nobody followed pretty early. So I was told I tried too early, but, you know, never too early. But, like you said, where you're at, you can't really move very much, so...
All right, man, we were talking about you earlier. So how many years have you been racing with this group of guys? Because I think you're probably one of the guys that have been here the longest.
I've been on iRacing proper for 6 years, I think. So I've probably been with these guys for 4 or 5.
All right, man. All right, so what's the plan here? So the stage ends at 40. What is your plan for the end of the race, that last segment?
Not get wrecked by the guys behind me.
All right, man. Well, we'll let you get back to it. Good talking to you. Good to see you, Jordan. And hopefully we'll talk to you here at the end.
Thanks.
Everybody will see it. That's the number 94, Jordan Malish. That's Racer0940 on Twitch. Racer0940 on Twitch. Every night you can find Jordan streaming, and he's streaming right now. See, maybe we could dip a toe and find someone else here to talk to real quick. How about we talk to... where's this man? Sean Hughes. Look, Sean Hughes 13. See what's going on. Sean Hughes 13. He's back to racing. Brand new paint scheme. What's going on?
What's up, Brian?
Dude, man, I saw you enter the server, but then I was looking, I was like, man, I don't even see him out there. And then I looked, like, oh my God, we're in a white car with blue letters. I like the paint scheme, man, but how's the racing going out there right now?
Yeah, it's pretty good. You know, lots of jockeying for positions here. I was just trying to get a couple stage points here. Really wanted to be the last car, you know, in that line, just because I want to be able to avoid anything that happened. But at the same time, you got to have somebody behind you in these cars to be able to get up there and move around. So kind of you know, catch-22.
Yeah, man. So it kind of seems similar as to last night, to where, man, there's really no place to go when you get up there. So what's the plan when it comes down to that last stage?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to size some of these guys up, I think. You know, I was broadcasting a little bit last year, so I've been racing around these guys too much, and I can already tell some of these guys like to drive over their head a little bit early in this race here, so I'm gonna have to be careful there. But just kind of figure out who's gonna work with me more than anything.
All right, man. Well, so far the racing has looked good. It's looked competitive. So we'll see what happens the rest of this thing. Looks like you guys are going double file. Looks like you guys are about to go get it right now.
Yep, 1 to green. Yep, appreciate it.
All right, Sean. Thanks so much. Good looking car, and hopefully we'll talk to you after.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
All right, brother. All right, as we're about to go back to racing here, let's take a look at our top 5. Top 5, Jordan Malish, Reese Saunders, Sean Hughes, Katie Height, and Ryan Nichols. You like to see that, don't you, Tasha? All right, we're going to have 15 laps to get those stage points here. We're about to get it again. There's going to be high intensity with such a short stage, so I think a lot of stuff's going to be happening. We'll see what happens. If anyone sees Backwood Racers, Sam Niederhelm, Mr. Little House on the Prairie, he's either making some kids, delivering some kids, or possibly knitting some wicker baskets at the local adult center. So shout out to Sam Niederhelm, number 60, who's not here right now, so I can talk about him. Uh-oh, we're gonna check out the 28. All right, back to racing here. Oops. Sorry about that. Totally hit the wrong key there. And Jordan trying to get it going, but looks like there's such a great run on that outside. The 23 Reese Saunders barely in the lead, but that inside lane will be able to catch back up. So hard to pass here. And with only 2 cars on the outside, the 23 of Reese Saunders being pushed by number 69 of Katie Height. Miss Unknown Unknown. Jordan making it look good, followed by Sean Hughes, both the guys we talked to. And they're making it look good. Welcome to Daytona, everybody. Happy weekend, happy Sunday. Glad to be back. USRC Cup Series. iRacing at its best, 250 miles, Daytona, 100 laps, let's get it. I can barely hear the in-race stuff, so hopefully one of the other admins will be able to catch something if somebody's talking to someone, because I'm too wrapped up in doing this broadcasting, because these guys are single file right now and putting down some good times. Let's check on our man Sean Black, sitting there in 13th. Sean Black, the number 7. And a Chevy Camaro. Looks like he's holding his own right now. Shout out to number 7, Sean Black. If you have a favorite driver you want us to take a look at, you guys let us know, we'll make it happen. Right now, let's do a ride around inside of Sean Hughes, number 13. Oh, looks like he just took the lead, so let's go with whoever's behind him. All right, that's Wade. Wade getting a great run. This is where Wade has like maximum pushing. He's going to lose a little bit of it right here because the draft kind of naturally pulls him back. Coming off of 4, he's going to get a great run here and start to push on him a little bit. But the run that the inside lane has is just going to be too much. So hard to do. And just the way that these cars are set up in that aero push. See, Wade's able to get to him for a minute before the air kind of pushes him back. Pushes the 13 forward, but then at that point you're disconnected, so. As you see, still in the outside lane, but this is a smart move. This is how I do it right here, man. Stay on the outside, keep pushing it. If you keep dropping in the inside, you're gonna end up with a single file race. Nobody's gonna go with you. Let's go, boys. He knows the 13's fast. We know Wade is fast, so let's make it happen. Oh, Katie Height will be doing interviews. I would have pulled her in to talk to her if she unmutes her mic. Shout out to Katie Height. Katie's gangster, and then some. Why don't we take a look at Katie then? Let's go in Katie's. Get in Katie's cockpit. Katie, we're deep in your cockpit right now. Oh, she will not be doing interviews. Oh, not. Damn you, Katie. We're still in your cockpit. Oh, she's gonna try to go to the outside. She's gonna try to show us a little something here. Let's go to those Fox cams so we can get a view of this. Katie, come into the line. Nope, there goes Jordan, inside lane. Jordan, followed by the 42, the 69, 81, 23, that's your top 5, 33, 13, 3, 96, and 32, that's your top 10. Hopefully those are your favorite numbers, because they're mine. Like an episode of Lost over here. Man. Carl, in my non-experience, that's still all dependent on those first 3 cars. If that number 2 and 3 car are pushing that lead car to the max, it's really going to be hard no matter how many cars you get on that outside. You're going to have to pinch them. You're going to have to pinch them. If you guys watch my other streams, you know that I believe in the pinch, pinch, pinch. Pinch, pinch, pinch. And more that I believe that, I don't really believe that iRacing has too much of a side draft myself personally. I believe, but when you pinch, 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 you get people nervous. And when you're nervous, you let up a little bit off the throttle and I got you. I don't think I'm pulling you back as so much I'm getting you to kind of pucker your butthole. But I'm just an announcer. I don't know. I leave these stuff to the big boys and girls on Sundays. As we see Jordan leading them around here again. We're on lap 33. Let's get a super quick word from our sponsors.
Charmin clean and proud of it.
All right, that was quick. Shout out to Charmin. Charmin Ultra Strong and Ultra Soft. You can't go wrong, just depends on what your needs are. Charmin, because sometimes shit happens. We're back to racing here. Number 94 completing lap 33 in the lead, followed by number 42 of Ryan Nichols. This has been some of the cleanest racing that we have seen. The USRC Cup Series is putting on a hell of a performance with 20 drivers. Well, it looks like we started with 21, but something happened to Mr. Dog. I think he might have disconnected or something, but other than that, these guys are putting on a hell of a show. Carpenter, what's good, buddy? Did you watch the Daytona 500 for real tonight? And are you excited to see what these racers here in iRacing can do? As 20 of iRacing's best do it here in the USRC Cup Series that you're watching here on USRC Live. Carpenter, well, I'm glad you showed up for this. I say forget real life, dude. Come hang out with us. As we're looking at the number 94, taking them around, making it happen. Maybe we could find somebody. Let's go to Ryan Nichols. And what if we did a little, the first crank it up of the season? Can you try to crank it up? I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to try to crank it up for you. That is loud. If it's too loud, you're too old. Anything, but can you imagine what these drivers are hearing inside the box? Quick shout out to our sponsor. All right, that was loud as anything. I have to look into that. Oh, it finished 5th. Oh, shout out. Oh no, the 69 gets into the 33.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Let's take a look what happened there. 69. Oh, she just gets wobbles in. Whoa, and Katie goes around. Oh. See, yeah, just not quite sure what led to that. We don't have the feed all the way back. Let's take a look. Oh, it looks like the 96 Chase was cutting it so close on Katie, might have nipped her a little bit. Let's see what happened. Yeah, it looks like 96 just rubbed her up a little bit. She went into the 33. Oh, that's a hard lick from Katie. The 23 Reese Saunders is collected. A lot of good race cars collected. That's a shame. Someone talking to me? Yes, thank you. That's going to be the end of the stage, everybody. That's a bummer. Thanks a lot. I'm having trouble hearing in iRacing too, so I appreciate that, Jordan. Congratulations, Jordan, on stage 2 win. Green till the end, looking fun. That's a bummer what happened, but looking awesome out there. That's a bummer. Katie. Come down pit road here. Meant to keep track of all the stage points, Carl, as they happen, so I don't have to go back and look afterwards. I'm so lazy to do that stuff afterwards. And let's see if Nichols gets out again. And he does, then barely beat out JW. Nitro Beast, get in the booth. Dave Rowe, what's up? Happy Sunday. Get in here. We're racing. Ladies and gentlemen, Dave Rowe is in the house. That's Nitro Beast. He's excited to be here. And he's excited to come on and hang out in the booth. While we do that, let's how about we take a quick moment here to take another quick 30-second commercial break, if you don't mind.
I'm going to open up 2 beers.
Okay.
You tell me which sounds more refreshing.
Gotcha.
This one? Or this one?
Bush. Definitely the one that went bush. What beer is that?
Are you being serious?
Yes.
It's Bush.
Right.
Okay, and we are back. Quick 30-second break. You know, we don't want to go away for too long. But right now, let's take a look. You see this gorgeous sunset. Maybe take a look at our top 5. Top 5, Ryan Nichols, followed by JW Miller, number 33, the number 94, Jordan Malish, number 32 of Wade Hustad, and number 96 of Chase Alvey. And Chase is in that number 96 Hot Wheels joint. All right, here. Let's what are the kind of people we got to talk to? Let's see. Talk to old Josh Durham.
Great
Where-
racing so far, guys.
Where is Josh? Has anyone seen Mr. Durham? There he is. Let's pull him in here. Josh Durham, number 72. You're in the booth. What's good?
Hey, Brian.
All right.
Not doing too bad.
Well, we've been talking about you because we know that you've been on fire this weekend. The Gear Jammer Friday Night Truck Series, you came in second, and then you won the USRC Xfinity Series last night, man. What it is about the super speedways that you just kind of got down right now?
I guess I'm just trying to survive at the beginning and hopefully have a car at the end. It's been working out all weekend, but hopefully it'll work out tonight.
All right, so considering you've been doing so well in all these cars, what's the biggest difference when you hop in one of these Cup cars as opposed to the Xfinity or even the trucks?
These cars you can't lay back too much or you'll lose the draft a lot easier in these cars. Xfinity's not as bad. You can definitely hook up with two guys and catch back up to the pack, but this car seems real difficult to do that.
Right, man. So you have all this experience. How many cars do you think, let's say that we have 3 cars on the inside lane that are hooked up nose to tail, like, you know, great pushers. How many cars on the outside do you think it would take to pass them, or do you even think you could?
I think you could with the right guys. The lead guy's going to have to drag the brake, and you'll probably need an extra 2 cars on that top side.
So you're saying 5 to 3?
Yeah, I'd say.
I'll take that bet. What my contention has been is, man, if you get 3 of the best pushers in there, I don't think you'll be able to maintain it to be able to pass that one car, man. Because to me, it seems like you almost max out 3, maybe 4, but I don't see a big advantage of, let's say, 8 versus 5. I don't think that would be it.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. At some point, you get some diminishing returns with more cars for sure. You'll get people checking up.
All right, man. So this last stage, we're going to have, probably about 56, 57 laps. What's your plan? Pit early, pit late, pit in the middle, or just don't tell us?
I'm going to pit with the guys that I'm running with. Is going to be my strategy.
All
so
right.
wherever I'm at the time, whenever they pit, that's when I'm going to pit.
All right, then you just watch the company that you keep, my friend.
Will do. Thanks, sir.
All right, brother. Have a good race, and hopefully we talk to you at the end.
See ya.
Josh Durham, number 72, getting it done. If you have a favorite driver you want us to talk to, let me know. Still waiting on Dave Nitro Beast to head up in the booth. Right now, we're a one-man show, but that's all right. To let you guys all know that we'll be broadcasting all year. We will take one day off a month, myself, from broadcasting. So even if we go 4 races in a month, I will actually take one of the days off just to, you know, recharge my batteries, hang out with my significant other, and, you know, keep from being all burnt out. But we're back to racing here. Lap 42 of 100 USRC Cup Series. Last series, number 42, Ryan Nichols leading him out. He gets a great jump. He's so far ahead. Let's see if that hurts him. As we see JW hop to the outside. Uh-oh, the 94 is going to have a great run. Ooh, he thought about it. Jordan thought about it. And then he thought if he went to the outside, nobody else would help him. He'd be dead in the water. But number 33, JW Miller, says, no, I will go. Let's see what happens here. All right, now the outside, we had the 33, the 81 of Adam State. Followed by the number 91. Oh, the 81 of Adam State. No, sorry, I'm all messed up by numbers. Sorry, a lot of new paint schemes, a lot of new numbers. 81 is Adam State. I guess that was Chase Alvey in the 96. Sorry about that, Chase. Oh no, Ryan Nichols! Oh no! The big one at Daytona! The big one at Daytona! Oh Lord, let's look at the instant replay. Oh Lord! The big one at Daytona. Oh Lord. Oh no.
I had nowhere to go.
Oof. Oof. Ooh, and it looks looks like Jordan. Oh, no, it's like Nichols got wiggly, and then Jordan didn't get behind him all the way. Oh, crushed. I don't know. You guys tell me. I mean, that's just a tough one. Let's look at it one more time here from the box view. Yeah, Nichols just gets a little bit wiggly, whatever it was, and then Jordan tried to hook back up with him. Oof. Yeah. Oh, that's not funny, guys. Oh. Sorry, let's go one more time. Nichols goes up. He tries to go down, but Jordan's already... Oof. Wow, JW collected. Will collected. 91, the 24... Wow, so many damaged race cars, everyone. Wow. Not Jordan. Not Wade. If you just saw your favorite driver involved in that wreck, you might have to wait till Atlanta to see him again. That's a rough one here. We thought about calling a red flag and clearing up some of the debris, but we get the call that they're able to clear it all up. Crew doesn't think it'll be bad, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep them under yellow. We hate to go to red flag to clean up stuff like that. Yeah, I think Chase got murdered. I think he died. Chase, what happened to you? Who did that? Number 96, Chase Alvey. What's good, dude?
Not much, man.
All right, man. I know you didn't want to be talking under these circumstances, but yeah, tell us a little bit about what happened there. It looks like that we just had the big one at Daytona.
Well, it looked like just Jonathan just hooked the left rear of Ryan, sent him up the track, and I tried to go low and just got clipped in the right rear.
Man, that is tough. You were up there, you know, in the top 5 all day. Before that happened, how was the racing looking out there? How are these packages on these Camaros working for you?
You know, it was really good racing, actually, except for we had one little crash there, or little, I don't know. But, I mean, it was pretty good racing there.
Yeah, man, well, that's a bummer, you know, a track like this to where any one of you drivers could take home a win, but, you know, looks like fate was not good for you today, my friend.
Yep.
So hopefully you can fix that damage, kind of salvage some points. But next week we move on to Atlanta. What are you thinking about that?
You know, just I don't really have anything to say about that. Just let's go race.
All right, man. Well, Chase, good to see you here. It's a shame to see that number 96 Hot Wheels Chevrolet crumpled up like that, but you'll get better luck as the season progresses.
Yep, thanks.
All right, buddy, we'll see it. That's a shame for old Chase. Chase is a good guy, always hanging out, saying what's up. Let's maybe we talk to maybe old Wade.
To Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Wade, oh, someone just jacked you and pulled you down to the booth. Wade Hustad down the number 32. What's good, dude?
Hey, not much, man. Looking forward to this new year. How have you guys been?
Oh, man, we've been good. We got some new broadcast toys that JW Miller set us up with, so we're doing a great broadcast all by myself, but it's all good. Man, so you've been off for a few months. We came back performing just like you did in 2018, man. How's the racing out there?
It's pretty exciting tonight. I really don't have good luck here on super speedways, but there's still, half the race left. Hopefully we can change that tonight. As far as the racing goes, it looks like that outside line's just not going to do it, especially on old tires, but just have to conserve the car, keep it in one piece, and get to the end and see what's left of the whole field. So don't want to get too racy here, probably till about 10 to go. There's a lot of strategy to come up with green flag stops if we do have that, so we'll see what comes.
So we know it's always tough passing here at Daytona in real life, and iRacing almost more difficult than that. How many cars do you think need to be lined up on the outside to be able to pass the top 2 or 3 cars if they're really hooked up together?
I think you're going to need at least one more car more than that inside line to make it happen. The other strategy would be, if you can get that outside line having a run and you're on the inside, you can probably jump out, get enough momentum to get in front of that lead car on the inside. So there's a couple ways to do it. It's just really, really tough, and you have to have a following. And with all these people taken out tonight, there's really not too many people left to kind of team up with. So it's going to be fun towards the end.
All right, so as we go back to green here, what is the best case scenario for being on the outside lane right here? Just stay there and keep fluctuating between 2nd and 5th, or to get down as soon as you can?
Based on that last run, I think it's better off to get down low and just ride it out. You want to be low. You're not going to save those tires as much, but you're not going to put yourself in a bad position to lose, 5-10 spots. So that's probably what we're going to look to do, is just get down and make this race as boring as we can and wait till the end.
All right, Wade, man, it's good seeing you back here in that number 32. Best of luck, and hopefully we talk to you at the end of this thing.
Hey, man, you got it. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Number 32, Wade Hustad. We're going back racing here. Let's get back to our Fox cams. The race is almost halfway. We probably have about half the drivers that are really able to do anything. A lot of people collected in that. That's a bummer. Chase looking at 30 minutes of repair. But his day is done. Be looking forward to Atlanta, as you could heard how kind of dejected he was, which I know how he feels after my Xfinity race last night. But all you can do is pull yourself up by your bootstraps, get ready for Sunday, as we're back to racing here. Lap 48 of 100 USRC Cup Series on USRC Live on Twitch. Let's get it, guys. Pace cars in. Jordan Malish, number 94, is going to lead him off. And he led him all the way to the end. Wade is kind of disconnected from his partner. Now Jordan's kind of disconnected from Jacob, so this will be a drag race here going into turn 3. Or turn 1, rather, sorry, as we come out of turn 2. Math is hard. Ovals are hard. I only got so many fingers and toes, but here goes Jordan Malish. Here comes the 32 with a great push from the 99. The 99, that's Brandon Jackson out of Atlanta, Georgia. Racing out of his dorm room, sorry. We've had a little bit too much whiskey, but we're still out here doing our thing. See, I just don't believe... See, the outside is hooked up pretty well, but I just think that if you have those top 3 cars that are hooked up, nose to tail, I don't think you can pass them. But right now they're disconnected. And old B-Jack, my man B-Jack, the number 99. Oh no. Oh, I thought he was going to put his... Whew. Sorry about that. I got nervous. I thought that he was about to take out the 32, which would have taken out the whole field, but my man B-Jack's too smart for that. Kind of take a look at where we're at right now. We got Wade Hustad sitting there in the lead, followed by Brandon Jackson, Jordan Malish, James Jacobs, and Josh Powell. That's your top 5. Josh Powell, you've noticed that number 3 now, no longer the 420. The 52 of Jonathan Thomas, the number 91 of James Lindo, David Leaf, Glenn Wilson, Josh Durham. Go down to Frank DiMaggio sitting there 11th. He was collected in the wreck. Same with the, looks like the 33, 13, Ill Will, Ryan Nichols, Adam State, Chase Alvey, Katie Height, Reese Saunders, and Sean Black. And it looks like they were all collected on that last wreck. So unfortunate, but that's going to happen at super speedways. There might be. I think honestly, without damage, I think you're probably looking about 5 or 6. I think this lead group. Let's see if we could take a look. Ill Will has damage. Let's see here. Who is that? David. I think David might be the last car without damage. As you see that 28 tucked in there all nice. I think JT in that 52 has damage. Oh. Oh, he does. Jacobs has some pretty good damage on the right. He better not ever step out of line because they're going to leave him. Nope, Wade's going with him. James Jacobs, my favorite racer here in the series, number 71. You can find him streaming at least 3 or 4 times a week. Ford Racer 2020, he is streaming now live on Twitch. Ford Racer 2020, James Jacobs in the lead. Oh, not in the lead, sorry. I got too excited. That was the 99 of Brandon Jackson. Sorry, I get excited. You can tell the intensity is picking up. Still 48 laps to go, but nobody wants to be out of that draft as we see the 13 going a lap down. Looks like he was collecting some of the carnage that we caught on lap 47. Where is Thomas? Where is Thomas Harmon? That's what everyone wants to know. Thomas has been so fast all weekend. No sign of that number 38 Avril Lavigne Chevrolet. Thomas, tell us what's good. I'll be up by the wall. All right, let's take a quick 1-minute break. We'll be right back with you. You are watching USRC Cup Series on USRC Live.
My boyfriend is addicted to frozen food porn.
Oh, I should.
Oh, he watches it at least 2 to 3 times a day. Maybe more. The other day, I found his hidden stash. This addiction has turned him into a 3-minute man. I tried to spice things up. It didn't work. He's doing as much at work as he is at home. Now we are into amateur food videos. So hot. This addiction can happen to anyone. It's hard to resist.
All right, and we're back. USRC Cup Series. We're on lap 54 of 100. So we're going to have 46 laps to go this time around. Brandon Jackson, number 99, out of Atlanta, Georgia, leading them out. Followed by number 94, Jordan Malish, Wade Hustad, and David Leaf. And then everyone else has some damage. So I think this race is pretty much up to those top 4 cars, which are... looks like 2 Fusions, a Camry, and a Camaro. So all the manufacturers well represented. And we see Jordan giving a hell of a push here to the 99. That's right, dog. We have to pay for things somehow, so we like to do commercials. You can't get the beauty on this stream without selling out to the man. And we sold out. And they bought in. You guys want to tour the field here? Let's take a look. Oh, the 81 of Adam State is out of it. Adam, always so fast. That's actually your last fall Daytona winner, I believe. Yes. He won the fall Daytona race last year. Brian Nichols, damaged. Oh. Oh, look at these 2 guys. Will and Frank. Sean doesn't seem like he has too much damage. Yeah. Frank DiMaggio, number 24. We call him Champ. He did not win the last season, but he won the 2 seasons before. So the 2 out of 3 segments last year, Frank DiMaggio won. Great to see it, Frank. We'll stick them in right as we get to the lead, Thomas. We're going to go to commercials. As soon as we get to the lead, like cut away from it. And every time they do it in real life, well, not every time. A lot of time it comes back, there's a wreck. Oh, there's a big one. You should have seen it. It was amazing. James Lindow, number 91. We don't know who James is, but we know Sadistic. Josh Durham. Talked a bunch about Josh today. JT, Jonathan Thomas, what's good? Sitting back there in 6th. It's a good day right now, but him and that damaged 71. Trying to see what they could do, and then we're back to the big boys here. Brandon Jackson, Wade Hustad, Jordan Malish, David Leaf. So let's take a look at your top 10. My man Sean Black sitting back there in 20th, another one of my favorite drivers. Katie Height, another one of my favorite drivers. Sucks to see him back there, but that happens sometimes. As looks like the leaders passing a lap car. So this is a race between 4 drivers over 40 laps. So pretty much all of these guys could just go nose to tail, chill for 35 laps, and then make it happen. Like, that would be my play on this. I wouldn't even be going too wide. I just chill, man. Send out some emails, get ready for Monday, you know? Do some ironing, who knows? Write your girlfriend a sexy card. I don't know what you're doing, but take up your time. 35 laps go by, then we race. That's just me, I'm old school, you know? What other kind of neat things do we got here? What's this? Let's take a look at what is the track stuff looking like right now. Oh, it's right here. The track temperature, 79 degrees. I don't know how that's even possible, but okay. That seems really low for as long as we've been out here in Daytona. I don't question our graphics, guys. Hey Tom, you sure that's right? Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh no, he says, yeah, he says that's right, so. The weather. It's nice, 78 degrees. Wind coming out of the southeast, southeast, I believe is what it is, 11 miles per hour. Humidity only 1%. See, that's weird because humidity should have been 58% today in Daytona, but looks like that one got shot past us, but that's okay. The other hired broadcaster, I think he had more kids. We were supposed to have Sam Niederhelm, that's Backward Racer to all you Twitch folks. And he did not make it because I think like something, either he was delivering kids, he was making kids, there was something going on with kids is all I can think of. Yeah, there's no, you don't care. The track is as cool as if there was no one out there. A lot of cars been laid to waste. All right, dog, we need to get another quick little short break in here real quick, just for dog.
Sharp, clean, and proud of it.
All right. Shout out to Charmin. Charmin, if you ever shit yourself or just need to clean up, Charmin, there's a toilet paper for you. Charmin, if life's getting shitty, use Charmin. It'll get better. All right. Man, that's just such a shame to see only 4 cars. Oh my god. But that's Super Speedway, man. If you guys watch the end of the real life race, you guys will see, you know, you saw what happened. So even if some of the best drivers in the world can't make it through a Daytona, how can we expect all of our guys to? So we see these guys just chilling. So take a look at Glenn Wilson, that number 5 Ally Chevrolet. Let's go in car cam with parachute that Glenn is working with right now. They say bigger is better. I don't think in this case. I'm pretty sure when Glenn wrecked, I heard, "God damn!" Yeah. I think Sean probably has one of the better cars of all the wrecked out people, but Sean is one lap down. So if Sean can get back on the lead lap, I think his car is good enough to where he could stay up with probably those top 4. But I don't got the best views on it. As they go around DW here. Ticker. Ryan's car's damage is fatal. He's off the track right now altogether. His car is destroyed. He took a lick that not even the $6 million man could survive, you know? The tough one, Tasha. Tough one. He was doing so well and he was up there, but a lot of the times the wrecks happen actually up front, so. As somebody that was in the top 3 last night in the Xfinity series and then I got involved in a wreck, it's, you know, you never know where it's going to be. So it could be in the front, could be in the back, could be in the middle. You know, luck is a hell of a thing. Dave. Let's, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. So I'm going to leave you guys with an extra loud crank it up to where you're like, God damn, stop doing those. right, we are back. Somehow James Jacobs is in the lead. I don't know if I stepped in a time machine, an alternate dimension, or what's going on. But that number 71, James Jacobs, is currently leading. JT and Josh Durham, which leads me to believe these guys pit. Those two must have just went into the pits. I'll dissect it. I'm like a racing Columbo. Oh, no. There's a whole lot of people that weren't expecting to be already headed out for the weekend. You never want to be in your RV right after a race, or actually during the race. Let's see what happens here. JT has inherited the lead. We're on lap 72 of 100. Things are starting to wind down here. About 28 laps left to go. Somebody's going to win the Daytona 250. And there's probably about 4 drivers that can do it. Let's take a look back at Wade. These are the guys you want to look at. Wade and Brandon Jackson. Dave Rowe. Dave Rowe, you should be in here right now. Alright, things are heating up here. Let's take another quick 30-second break. We need to get some time in for our advertisers and give our broadcasters a break.
I'm not picking it up. You pick it up.
I'm not picking it up.
Well, somebody's got to pick it up.
I'll pick it up. They're clean. Cuz my hand is clean. Oh yeah, I'm Charmin clean. That's how I know they're clean.
Charmin Ultra Strong is woven like a washcloth and just cleans better.
Yeah, I'm Charmin
The
clean.
kid does have a point.
My hand is clean.
Enjoy the go with Charmin. And for an
All right. We're back to racing here. USRC Cup Series. You are watching on Twitch, USRC Live, getting it down right now. Jonathan Thomas, Josh Durham, James Lindau, and Glenn Wilson, James Jacobs. That's your top 5, but we have graphics for that. Why am I reading it like an animal? Why am I reading it like an animal? Oh, so there is no Joe Petrick. Joe Petrick gave us the snub. Joe Petrick snubbed the league so he could go do... All right, shout out to Joe Petrick. There's our top 5 right there. That's JT Jonathan Thomas, JD Jonathan Durham, JL James Lindau, GW Glenn Wilson, and JJ, that's James Jacobs. Order is your 2020. So right now, JT is on a 30-lap run. Durham, 29 laps. 30 for Lindau, 29, 36 for Jacobs. And Wade and Brandon sitting back here. And they only have 5 laps. Sorry about that. I'm still trying to learn where all the functions are to click on this stuff. All right, 24 laps to go. Shout out to chat, everybody that showed up today. All the drivers that showed up, even though they have some damaged race cars. Shout out to Tasha, Dave Rowe. What's good? All the drivers that made it today. JW for setting up these awesome graphics that we got right now. Shout out to me for being on here. Here comes the 99. Does nothing with it. If you could please hit that follow button. We just moved over channels. Everything was being broadcast live on iTwitch Racing, which is me. I'm iTwitch Racing, Brian from the internet. Hi, nice to meet you. But we've actually moved everything to the USRC Live. That way we get different broadcasters in there. Give you guys a channel that you can click on, and you know you're going to get iRacing and don't have to deal with this PUBG guy sometimes. So definitely hit the follow. Let's get our numbers up here. Come watch some videos. Let's take a tour. Dog, would you like to take a tour? Let's get a tour. All right, it looks like we've had 3 cautions for 11 laps here at Daytona. 3 cautions. Oh, that's always the toughest part with the damaged race cars, just sitting back there and not being able to get anything done. But you need those points for the end of the season, man, unless this is going to be one of your drops. Don't you get out of it. If I'm your sponsor, dude, I need you out there as much as possible. Need you out there. Why would I sponsor, man? You got to be out there selling my corn dogs or whatever I'm into. Who's going to sell my corn dogs if not you? As it's a 2-man race. Oh, his guys are starting to make a plan here. We got a little crew of guys all single file in this line. Still 14 drivers out there trying to maximize their points. I think we started with 22 guys. We're down to 14. That's way better than last night. Last night, I believe we lost 2/3 of the field. Like, hasn't checked out. Yeah, it looked like Corey LaJoy's car or whatever. With the beard of him. Just like, oh, you shouldn't have sponsored this. All right, Josh Durham. Once again, Josh is sitting here in second. We've been talking about him all night. He had second place on Friday, a win last night. So he knows how to get it done. The question is, will these guys be able to make up enough time in front of, Wade and Brandon to be able to pull out a win here? So we'll see. Well, different strategies going on right now. As we see the 28 trying to go on the outside, Glenn said no.
13 pit this time.
13 going in the pits.
71 sitting this time.
13, that's Sean Hughes.
Just fuel Glenn.
He's headed to the pits. The hot dog forms inside, yeah. It's through osmosis, Dave. Oh my god, there goes the 52. Oh, Lord. Did you guys see that? Watch Jonathan Thomas right here. Oh, lock the brakes. Bam. Let's see that one more time. Jonathan Thomas. And boom. Let's see that one more time. Let's go in the cockpit with Jonathan Thomas. Locking the brakes up. Uh-oh. Bam. Oh, no. Okay, one more time. Jonathan Thomas for the rewind. Coming in, coming in, coming in. I got too much brake bias on my front. Oh, Lord. Okay, one more time, guys. Let's stop doing this. The spotter. He's coming in. No, driver, no. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Shout out to JT for making it out tonight. That's painful. Oh, those 2 rookies tonight, Thomas. Those 2 rookies that did like a synchronized spin into the pits and started collecting dudes. Oh, it's embarrassing as Wade Husted has inherited the lead with Brandon Jackson. This is a 2-man race right now. 250 miles is going to come down to 2 guys. One in a Chevy Camaro, one in a Ford Fusion. Both of them want to win. Both of them can win. The question you guys have is who's going to win? Let's see. Is there anything cool we haven't clicked on here? Nope. Oh, and I lost half our stuff. Hold on. Sorry about that. There we go. See how the weather, the track info is. Track's still at 78. I find it hard to believe that the track did not gain any temperature throughout the night.
Go one more, Will, if you can.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought we were missing something. All right, run through the top 10. Wade Hustad, number 32, followed by 99 of Brandon Jackson, 72 of Josh Durham, the 5 of Glenn Wilson, and the number 91 of Sadistic. That's James Lindau. It's your top 5, followed by Frank DiMaggio, who's rebounding after that big damage that he suffered. Josh Powell, we haven't talked much about. The number 94, Jordan Malish, the number 71, James Jacobs, the 13 of Sean Hughes that we all know is damaged, but he's trying to make the best finish he can here. Followed by Summers winner, David Leaf, sorry, David. Ill Will, Jonathan Thomas, J.W. Miller, Ryan Nichols, Adam State, Chase Alvey, Katie Height, Reese Saunders, and Sean Black. And everybody from J.W. on down, I think, is off the track. But that's your USRC rundown. Shout out to Sam Niederhelm. If anyone sees Sam, tell him, where are you? So we see guys getting racy over here. David Leaf is a lap down, but he says, hey man, I showed up to Daytona. I waited 3 months. I'm going to race like a mother. I don't care if I'm a lap down. And I like that mentality. The 28 was one of the funnest cars to watch last year because we saw an evolution from the fall segment to the number 28 that won the championship in the summer segment. He became so much more consistent, so much of a better driver. You know, and it paid off, you know, in the end of 2018. So I'm really excited to see what this guy will do here in 2019 because he's fast, aggressive, you know, and last year he started to be a little bit safe. So if you can, you know, add a little bit of that caution in these guys that are super aggressive and fast, I think it'll pay off. So Tasha, thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate you. This is the second year that Tasha's been hanging out with us, Moon Princess. Great to see you. I'm glad everything's good. Hopefully we'll see you next week, and most importantly, have a safe week so we can all hang out next weekend. Tasha, thanks for stopping by. All right, Wade and Brandon way out in the lead there.
Just hug that line, Darren.
Hi, Tasha. Shout out to Moon Princess. Shout out to everybody's significant other, by the way, that, you know, us gamers, us sim racers, or whatever you are out there. You know, we like to do this kind of stuff, and we know it takes away a lot of time on the weekends. So we appreciate all of our significant others that, you know, support our fun here on the weekends and take a few hours out to have a blast with all these other simulators. So we appreciate all you guys as we're about to come up on lap 89 of 100 here in the USRC Cup Series on USRC Live on Twitch. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend, having a drink, having something to eat, and we're going to see a hell of a finish here and see what happens. We see Josh up to 199, 200, 201, 202. His highest was 205 right before he started to slow down, and looks like he's currently third. Started 20th. So. Wade started on the pole, currently winning. B-Jack started 17th, currently second. 8 laps led. Josh Durham led 1 lap. Glenn Wilson all by himself. We don't have that song queued up for Glenn, but we need to so we could play it. Shout out to Glenn Wilson. But this race is down to 2 men. Really fast. So the question is, would you rather be in Wade's position or would you rather be in Brandon's? In real life, you would say that second position, but in iRacing, the way that these things are set up, I think I'd rather be in the lead and force them to try to change me, or to beat me, so. And if Sam Niederhelm would be here, he'd be like, boy, I sure do think that's right. And I'd be like, yeah, Sam, that's I know what I'm talking about. See what's going on back here with these guys. Let's check out my favorite race car driver. Where is he at? Where's my guy James Jacobs back in 11th? What the hell? James Jacobs, Ford Racer 2020. Head over to Ford Racer 2020 right now and give him a follow and tell him I said what's up. My favorite driver right there. Now I'm kind of mad at him sitting in 11th, so. Laps, 8 remaining, 18 lead changes, and 3 cautions for 11 laps. Oh, and Dave, if that's the case, I'm so mad at his crew chief. Here comes Josh Durham sitting there in 3rd. Hell, I'll tell you what, even if Josh comes in 3rd right now, to have this weekend a 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, nothing to be mad at. And he's in that Bush, number 72. Since we're paying attention to Josh and he's in the Bush 72, I think we're going to have to take a break for our sponsors coming from the number 72. Josh Durham.
I'm going to open up 2 beers.
Okay.
You tell me which sounds more refreshing.
Gotcha.
This one? Or this one?
Bush. Definitely the one that went bush. What beer is that?
Are you being serious?
Yes.
It's Bush.
Right.
All right. Number 72, Josh Durham in that Bush Light. What is he at? Camaro. Very, very nice. All right, about to be coming up on 5 laps to go this time around. Looks like number 99 is just going to start pushing him. But Wade's too ice, man. If I was going to call Wade anyone, he'd be like Iceman. Matter of fact, we're going to call Wade Hustad. That's just Iceman now, dude. He's like Val Kilmer in Top Gun, you know? What was the whole knock on him? It's like he would just sit there, wait till you got frustrated and did something stupid, and then he had you. And that's Wade Hustad. Ice cold in his veins. Wait until you fuck up. Why he's so angry? I don't know. It's exciting. All right, let's go back to the Fox cams. Maybe this would be a good time to crank it up for the last time tonight. Who can we give the love? Let's crank it up on David Leaf. David Leaf, last year's champion, and someone we're about to get ready to crank it up with. ready. 3 to go here. USRC Cup Series opener 2019. 250 miles at Daytona, 100 laps, and it's coming down to the end right now. So we had some great racing early. We had a big one that took out most of the field. Now it's really down to these top 2 guys, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at Wade and Brandon Jackson. What is B-Jack going to do to be able to try to get around this behemoth of Wade Hustad here in that solid number 32? What to do, what to do. We're getting down to it. Time for B-Jack to try to make a move, make something happen. Take a last look at our race summary here. We're on lap 98, 2 good to go. 18 lead changes, 3 cautions, 11 laps. Now we're down to the end here. Right now, these guys have to start getting really, really nervous. You know, if I'm B-Jack, I'm really nervous because, man, he's so close to him right now. I don't know if he'll ever have enough to get on him. He's never laid up on him. Brandon maybe tries to think about, tries to go, cannot go below the yellow, and he's going to crash Wade. Nope, Wade keeps it together because he's a boss. We're going to have to take a look if this is underneath the yellow. Brandon's below the yellow. He is below the yellow line. And you went you went below the yellow line to even make that pass too. You did. It don't matter. You can't go below the double yellow. Wade ended up letting you up because you were already so far down. That is crazy. I don't think we don't have a rule for that. I mean, we just don't have a rule for that, right? iRacing, for some reason, does not have a race for the double yellow. Hey, good race, everybody. That was, yeah, it was a rough wreck that took out most of the guys. I know that. But besides that, man, the first half was pretty fantastic. So great to see you guys. Yeah, it was fun. We'll see you next week. And stay around for some interviews if you're in the top 5 or 10. Wow. So this is why you always have to keep creating rules in league stuff. And the next one's going to be is you just can't pass below the yellow. You just can't. We just don't have an official rule for it. Starting next week, there's no way that you can pass someone below the yellow to advance your position. It's just not how it works. All right, let's talk to Brandon Jackson. Let's see what's going on. Brandon got it. Yeah, but iRacing doesn't have a rule on it, and I don't know if we have one or not. So I don't even know what to claim right now. All I know is there's no way you should be able to pass below the yellow. That's my opinion. We don't have an official rule for it, so we'll see what the other owners think, but we don't have a rule for it at this point. So at this point, we'll let it go. NASCAR, or in our case, USRC, we'll deal with it on Monday. But let's go ahead and talk to our winner, our temporary winner here, Brandon Jackson. Where's old B-Jack at? Oh, B-Jack, sorry, we pulled you into the booth because that was such a controversial end. Tell us what happened there at the end. Let me try to pull up a replay of that free talk. Hold on. I want to pull it up for ultimate dramatic effect. All right, sorry about that. B-Jack, yeah, tell us what happened that last lap. Talk us through it.
So coming across the start of finish, taking the white, I kind of knew I had to do moves down the back. If I waited off of 4, it'll probably be too late. So going halfway down the back, I could see Glenn up there, so I kind of figured Wade would use his draft. So I decided to go ahead and start to make my move. I went high, he kind of came up. That's all fine. I went low, kind of put the left sides on the yellow, and then my spotter called outside, and so I kind of figured that Wade is on. I kind of figured I was at his quarter, and I just didn't want to come back up and turn him, so I kind of like tried to hold my line where I was, and I was on and off the gas trying to stay away from his corner. But I guess when I came back up on the track, I was still at his quarter and just hooked him. Definitely not the way I want to win a race like that, but I told Wade I apologize. He understood.
Yeah.
So hopefully me and him. I mean, we worked together well. We planned out our pit strategy at the same time. Things did go our way at the end, but I just made I guess, miscalculation.
So if you're taking a look at the stream right now and you're looking where you're at on the double yellow, what are you thinking? What goes through your head looking at this still image?
Right there, I kind of knew I was on the yellow, and I knew like I can't do that. So I was right here. I'm just feathering the throttle like I was probably 80, 75, somewhere in there, just trying to get off of his rear end. But I see that we're very quickly approaching turn 3, and I kind of figured if I'm still here, I'm either just going to slide up the track and lose what run I'd have, and just let Wade walk away. So I was trying to like back up and like get back tucked in behind him, or at least underneath him. And I guess, like I said, I just made a miscalculation in my.
Well, that's a tough one, man. That was an interesting end to the race. It added a lot of drama. Yeah, we had a great race in the first half, and then there was that big one that kind of collected a lot of guys. Yeah, tell us a little bit about your race and any shout-outs, whatever you got.
My race was just plain simple. Run way behind the field in the first couple stages, and then just kind of work my way up to the front in the final stage. Once I realized how many cars were wrecked, I just kind of stayed up there in the front, just trying to keep in line with those lead guys. And me and Wade were talking to each other. We're just trying to see like, hey, you want to pit with me? I'll pit with you. So we got that all planned out, and like I said, we had a perfect plan. Went very well, and then just my misjudgment at the end. Like I said, it's not the way I want to win, but good race for me. Good race for my team. Good way to start out the season. Really good race between everybody.
Well, so you're saying that's a win, like, you know, it's tough to win that way. Well, would you rather win that way or come in second? Oh, now the big questions come out. Now what?
I'm going to go ahead and say I want to win the race.
All right, man. Hey, you do you. As far as I'm concerned, we don't have an official rule about going below the yellow. But I would say this, next week, get ready for there being a rule that you can't go below the double yellow.
Oh, I will be MIA.
Oh, that's a bummer, dude. Oh, and it's Atlanta. How are you going to not show up at Atlanta, bro?
Oh, because I'm going to the race.
And you can oh, yeah, it's cutting it close. But, all right, man. Well, hey, bro, that was a great race, regardless of how that ended. You know, I know how that goes at the end. The good side of things is even though you're missing next week, we do have 2 drop weeks in the first 12 weeks. So that'll be your gimme. But you got to make sure you show up for the rest of them, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna show up and just go ahead and like to shout out Wade for being a good sport about it. Honestly, me and him worked together a couple times last year, and we understood how each other race, and he knows that I don't want to win like that. Like I said, just miscalculation. I'll make sure I clean that up for next time. But shout out to you being the broadcast, everybody watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the race, and I will personally see you guys at Phoenix. Hope you guys enjoy Atlanta.
All right, bro. Thanks for being here. Great finish, great win. And we'll talk to you here in a couple weeks.
All right, man. See you guys later.
All right, buddy. All right. So it looks like Josh Durham's going to actually finish second in this whole thing. So talk to old Josh Durham. Getting himself another fantastic finish. Where's Josh? There you are. Josh Durham, what's good, buddy?
Hey, Brian. Not too bad.
Okay, you took that number 72 Busch Light Camaro to another second place finish, man. Tell us about your race today and tell us about your whole weekend.
Yeah, it was a good weekend. 2 second place finishes and a win, so I can't complain at all. Lost the draft at the end of stage 2, which really sucked, but we were trying to catch him there at the end, and unfortunately we caught him in some bad circumstances to get in second place. But we were making time on him. If we had another couple laps, we would have been right up there with him without having that wreck with the two of them up front.
Yeah, man, you guys were looking amazing there for a little bit, and then there was that big wreck. Were you anywhere around that wreck and saw what happened at all?
I just saw the smoke down the back stretch. We were closing on, I think we were like 4 seconds back or something like that at that point, and just wanted to stay out of the way, see how it shook out. If they all lost enough speed, maybe we'd come back up front again, but got second, we'll take it.
All right, man. Well, hey, that goes 2 second place and a win in this weekend here in all our major series, so that's pretty impressive. So looks like what, did you change the number to 91 this year?
Yeah, I switched to 72 because I didn't like the 0 in front of my number from last year, so that was the only reason.
All right, man. And looks like you have a new Busch paint scheme, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
Busch is my primary for this car, and we still got Taco Bell for the other 2 series. So.
All right. Well, we have a couple of Busch commercials that we had when we were checking you out. So hopefully go back, check out the stream, give us a watch, give us a follow on USRC Live. Any shout outs you want to throw out or anything you want us to know?
No, I'm just glad to be here with you guys. It was a boring off season. Glad to be back.
Mm-hmm. All right, bro. Well, another fantastic race. Best of luck to you next week, and have a big, safe week so we can hang out next weekend, bro.
Sounds good. We'll see you later.
All right, man. We'll see you. All right. Let's talk to our man, James Lindo. Sadistic. Where you at? Sadistic is the 91. Let me find you in Discord. Now you're just a sadistic. What up, buddy?
What about it, man?
All right, man. Well, shoot. So it looked like it was survival of the fittest out there. There's a lot of Darwinism going on. Tell us about the race today, and tell us how you ended up in third place.
Yeah, man. It was a crazy little race. Tried to just sit in the back, make my way through traffic as I could. Got taken up in the big wreck, got a 4X, got that repaired, and just tried to wheel something out. I had a clean front end and just needed a partner. Durham was searching the track. We hooked up and rode it out to the third place.
All right, man. So you were racing the previous in the trucks and Xfinity. What's the biggest difference in these cars versus racing with those?
Man, these things are just unwieldy beast. I was looking at it the other day. I've got 100 races on iRacing so far. I've been racing for 8 months, so still trying to get the gist of it. Super speedways, I love racing them. I know a lot of people don't, so to be able to be in the draft, just avoiding folks, working with teammates, just trying to make it up through the line. So it's something different, but I tell you what, I can't wait to get in a truck. I missed Friday night, so I'm gonna be looking forward for it.
All right. So after you end up racing for close to 2 hours like that, what's your regime? Do you have like something to drink next to you? Do you drink before? What if you've got to use the restroom? What's going on over there?
Nah, man, I'm a big guy. I can take it. I got a whole bunch of water beside me. Actually, for night I was drinking a little bit of beer, so maybe that had something to do with it.
Whoa, you don't want the officials to get wind of that because I don't approve of drinking.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Well, hey, that number 91, man, solid finish right there. Yeah. So best of luck to you this week, and we'll check you out in Atlanta next weekend.
All right, buddy.
All right, brother. We'll see you.
Yeah.
James Lindow. That's sadistic, everybody. Let's see what's going on with Wade. Wade in the number 32. What's good, buddy?
Hey, man. We made it to the end, didn't we?
Yeah, you sure did. So, that was some interesting stuff. So what were you thinking? Because I know that you were working with Brandon there on pit stops, and you guys had a great strategy and moved out. How does stuff like that work out when you're in the last 5 laps? Are you guys talking at that point, or what's the deal?
No, actually, we weren't on Discord at all. It was just kind of private messaging before that pit stop. And after that, we didn't really say much because we kind of had enough fuel to make it to the end. But that whole last run, I think we cut it just a little too short. So I was going about 95 to 98%, sometimes a little bit less on the gas pedal that whole last run, just to save enough for the end. So when we got to 5 laps to go, I knew Brandon was going to probably go for it. But I was just kind of managing that gap that he had behind me so he couldn't get a run. So that, of course, that last lap, I thought he was going to dive on the outside and take a good line and get a run into 3 and then off of 4. But as soon as he dove down low, I'm like, well, the yellow line's the boundary. So I kind of gave him a half a car width there just to kind of get him to second guess what he was doing. I ran my line, and then here I'm looking towards the infield grass and the wall. And that's about as close as we can get. I mean, honest to God, I'm just happy we didn't spin it out and collect anyone else. But it was kind of a bummer that larger pack behind us caught me at the end and cost me a couple spots. But we had a good strategy, so I'm happy with that. It was a good race. We kept the car clean. I don't think we had much damage other than getting tapped and spun in the grass there on that last lap.
Yeah, when I was kind of looking at those replays, it looked like you were kind of blocking him, and then you were using the double yellows as a defense, and you let him kind of like make room to get back up or behind you, and he ended up kind of keep going and kind of made a little contact with you. Were you?
Yeah.
Were you counting on the double yellow to block him from doing that?
Yeah, I was. In this league, I think you guys go with that yellow line as being the boundary. So I kind of look at it as a pseudo wall per se. And I usually don't like to block or race people too dirty. So I just, I didn't go all the way down and block it, make it look so damn obvious for everybody. But I was just running as straight as I could, straight as an arrow. And, I thought we were going to race it out at the end coming off of 4. But either way, I couldn't do anything. As soon as I got tapped, I was just doing what I could to keep it under control.
Yeah, that's interesting because that's the first time that we've ever had that. I would assume that the double yellow is the boundary, but we'll have to talk to the other admins and see exactly, because I've never come in that situation where anybody actually went below the yellow, because we all know that you can't. But sometimes iRacing does not enforce stuff like that, so we'll have to go back and look at our rule book. At this point, it's kind of like an unofficial result until we talk to the other owners. But I think that's the problem, is that you let him back up, because I think you were allowing that double yellow to keep him from advancing.
Yeah, I was. And, like I said, I'm not going to block. It was fun racing. We had good strategy that got us in that position to begin with. And I don't know. I did what I could, and maybe I should have just dove down and took that whole line and not even given that chance to move up without lifting. But like they said, again, I don't know who won the Daytona 500, but with 10 laps to go, people say, "Shit, you don't lift. You just keep going." And that's, I don't blame them. I may have done the same thing. So I wish the finish could have been a little bit more involved with everyone else. There's a lot of good cars that got tore up there, probably about halfway through that race, which was kind of a bummer. But hey, sometimes that's the way the ball bounces, and we did what we could, and we were there at the end, just a couple seconds behind where we're hoping to be.
Yeah, I got another saying for you. Nice guys finished last, Wade.
You know what? I got to take something away from that. I'll go to bed tonight and probably sleep on it and come back a different guy.
All right, Wade. Hey, man, it was so awesome to see you in the opener. You left off just where you started, not with a win, but with a controversial finish. We'll definitely say that, man. So hopefully you have a great week, and we'll check you out next week in Atlanta.
Hey, sounds good. Have a good night, and we'll catch you next week.
All right, bro. All right, that was Wade Hustad. Let's see if we can talk to Glenn Wilson. Let's see if we can find old Glenn. Glenn Wilson, looks like he disappeared. It's on East Coast time, so he's got stuff to do. Well, we lost him. We got David with. No David. Okay. We got Jordan Malish. We do have Jordan. Hold on. Let's.
Good race.
Hey, Jordan. Sorry about that. I pulled you down at the last second, right before you're about to get out of here. I know it's kind of late for you, brother, but tell us a little bit about the race if you got time.
You know, we were doing good until I wasn't. I made a stupid mistake. I kind of wish that we had a way to, like, you know, do the. Somebody said, Justin actually said, it'd be great if we could do like the fingers out the window.
Yeah.
Pitting. Because Brandon and Wade, they did things in text chats. Like, okay, they're gonna pit this time. I'll go with them. So I jumped down there and they didn't follow. So screwed up on that. And then I slid a little bit far and too far forward.
Really?
And then just, I don't know if I had damage or what, but my car just would not. I had no pace. Like somebody would fly past me, and I could not suck up behind them after they passed. But I had no damage, no incidents, full throttle. So.
Oh
But,
man.
Oh well.
So what were you thinking? You're thinking, man, these guys got a plan. I'm gonna get in on some of this. Like, what happens as soon as you get low?
Well, because like they were doing stuff earlier. I saw them. One of them said something in chat with a quick chat, and then the other one said 10-4. So I was like, okay, these two are working together. And then during the race, they did the whatever his quick chat was, and then the other one did another quick chat. So I was like, okay, that must be there. Let's go this time, and then agreed. Apparently not. But
that is some of the greatest stuff I ever heard.
So
gamesmanship.
Nobody would blame but myself, but you know, it hurts. It sucks.
All right, man. So I don't know if you got a good chance to watch the ending there, but Brandon Jackson went below the double yellows to make that final pass on Wade, and then he made a little contact, and Wade had to let up or whatever. There was almost a wreck.
Yeah.
How is it that you understand our double yellows?
Well, I mean, you don't go under double yellows,
Right?
You know.
All right. Well, and the reason I bring it up is because we've never had to make an official rule, right? We never said.
No,
like,
but I mean,
right?
We don't have an official rule, but I
Right.
think there's an understanding. That might be an iRacing rule, actually.
Somebody had said that in chat as well. So right now we're crowning Brandon the official until I talk to the other guys and see what the other admins and stuff think. So we've crowned it, but it raises a great point. If, you know, in an iRacing official race, Brandon would have won because there is you can't like complain to NIM about that, right?
I think you can actually, but I mean that would obviously be up to NIM.
Yeah. So that's the interesting thing is because I don't believe it would be a penalty.
I honestly, if that were me, if I were Wade and an official, I would have protested. Whether anything came out of it or not, I still would have protested. Just because I was questioning it.
Yeah.
There's a few other maybe questionable things that happened earlier in the race with other drivers, but you know.
Well, good thing
like
you're an
going
admin.
around me before pitting.
Yeah. Well, good thing
I
you're
don't
an
know if you saw
admin.
that
We can
one.
take care of all that. But yeah,
Sure.
so as you being an admin, we'll be talking about that tomorrow as we discuss how that went down, and we'll definitely be adding the double yellow next week. So regardless of what the outcome is right now, official rule we're gonna have to add is the double yellow.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, man. Well, it was great seeing you, Jordan, after you being off for a few months. So awesome to have you. Have a safe week. We'll check out next weekend.
Yeah, man.
All right, bro. We'll see you.
Yeah.
Jordan's such a good guy. Fucking Jordan. Good dudes, man. Talk at old Sean Hughes 13. Sean Hughes 13. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, it was a wild race. First of all, let me say that JW got me hooked up on the ATVO stuff, and the stream is looking tight.
That is awesome to hear.
Yeah, but there was no Sam, so... But that's all right. We did our best. Tell us about some of the racing going on out there today, and if you took a good look at what happened at the end, tell us about your feelings at the end. So talk us through the race and tell us about the end.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I got hooked up with Wade there a little bit, and I was looking forward to that. Try to make a move on, I think Malice was in the lead at the time, and got hung out there, and finally worked our way back up. I don't remember where I finished in the second stage, but think it might have been the 42. The name escapes me right now. But regardless, he hopped outside, and I got underneath him, and he just comes right down on top of me. Got a little bit of damage there, and then that was when the big wreck happened behind me, and put me behind. I had like 10 seconds of damage. Wasn't a ton, but I got it fixed, and then just big incident in front of me, and then I got passing into the yellow for some reason. We're going to talk about that. Don't have a clue what was going on there, but went in, served it, and that's pretty much ended my race right there.
No, that figures why your car was not as damaged and you were behind these way more damaged vehicles. So that makes more sense now.
Right, and then as far as if I took a peek at the incident there, I definitely did, and it's definitely not a written rule, I guess, for our league, but everyone knows not to do it.
Yeah.
And he did it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
what do you do?
Yeah, we'll talk more in depth about that, but I think most of us are going to have a pretty similar opinion on how that unfolds.
And I think everybody, has their different ideas of this, that, and the other. For me, I'm like, I know what's what, but is it a rule? And like I've just been talking with our previous guy, is like, in an iRacing official, would that have been a win? Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah, technically, yes, you're right. It would have been a win, but I think that
is that protestable? I
would have protested it without hesitation.
I don't think Nim would do it. I don't think Nim would. This is the interesting part, So we'll have to talk with everyone. But I don't think Nim would do anything.
It's tough to say, but I would have. Yeah, well, I mean,
it's not a wrecking, like harassing type incident. It's like I tried to go down there. You kind of gave me the room, and I got there. I don't know. So good.
I don't know. I mean, if we look at it from a NIM perspective for iRacing, yeah, I have no idea. We look at it from a NASCAR perspective, that dude's black flag.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
So, I mean,
yeah, from the get-go.
You can play devil's advocate there. So we'll have to talk more about it. But in my opinion, I definitely think that he advanced his position below the line. So it kind of just is what it is there. But as far as that goes, I mean, the racing was good early in the first few stages there, and it kind of just broke loose there pretty quickly, just like the Xfinity race did last night, unfortunately. But ultimately, hopefully these guys learned a lot for the next Super Speedway race we're gonna have.
Yeah, man, that was some fun racing, some nice intrigue there at the end with the way that whole thing ended. And I'm sure everyone will have all kinds of feelings on it, but hey, man, they knew we were here. That was an eventful day.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, I'll be interesting to go back and look and see your reaction to that, Brian, because I'm sure it's going to be entertaining to hear.
Yes,
but
you need to definitely go back to hear what I was saying as soon as that happened. But hey, sometimes, hey, you never know unless you push the envelope.
Yeah, for sure. So he definitely pushed it open, he ripped it in half, and he licked the stamp and sent it right there.
That's
for
right.
Sure. So I mean,
shout out for Brandon Jackson for just going in and sending it. Like, I'm trying to win.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, good job on the broadcast, Brian. Can't wait to look back at it, and can't wait to broadcast for you there on Saturday in the Xfinity Series this coming week.
All right, bro. Hopefully you have a better week next week. Be safe this week, and we'll check you out soon.
All right, appreciate it, man.
All right, bro. See it. My man, Sean Hughes, 13. Where's we got Josh Powell up in here? No Josh Powell. We got Frank DiMaggio up in here? Yeah, we do. Frank the Bull DiMaggio. What's good, buddy?
What's going on, sir?
I had some commercials in there for you today. I woke up this morning and I was like, Frank wants to see some commercials. Frank wants to see good graphics. And I was like, yes, I'm up to the challenge.
All right. I'll have to go back and look for.
Yeah, we did a little something. So the first half of that race, I was like, these are some of the best racers in iRacing. The wreck happened. I was like, these are 4 of the best racers in iRacing. Tell us what was going on today.
Just kind of rode around at the back trying to avoid the wrecks and was able to
work out for
way. Yeah, I was able to sneak my way through the first one between Katie and the 23 of Reese. The second one, it just happened so quickly. I was on the brakes as hard as I could, but you can't stop in time. So got some front end damage, and that was pretty much the race for us.
Yeah, you were racing like a modified out there. You know, the good side of things, if it was real life, they wouldn't let you race with that much exposure on your whole vehicle down there.
That's true, but if it was real life, Brandon would have got the win. So.
Oh, so okay, so you saw the finish. So you know we have to go back and talk about it. It's controversial. It's fantastic because it's ratings. You know that's what we're looking for. But what did you think about that last pass there at the end? B Jack versus Wade.
It's tough, but I think we have like a driver's code type thing. I mean, you have certain
Maybe I don't
things you
live
do
by
and
your
don't
code,
do.
bro. Maybe I don't live by your code.
Well, just you don't drive on the left of pit road. You try and follow everybody. You don't kill people under yellow, checking up and stuff, and you don't go underneath the yellow line. So for me, it's pretty simple. Yeah, in an actual iRacing race, it probably would have counted, but we follow the real schedule. We don't clear any black flags. We do all that kind of thing. We try and get it as realistic as possible. And with that being said, he wasn't forced under the yellow line. He went there willingly.
Damn,
And I think
Jack, they just
I
fucked
think
you up.
he should have been put at the back of the lead lap cars. I think. As much as I don't want to give Wade points, I think that's the right thing to do.
Wow, I love to hear the honesty, man. Hey, you know, a lot of us see things the same way. You know, that's why we put the unofficial results. So it's just interesting to hear the driver's perspective on all that kind of stuff, man. But it makes for an exciting finish.
It does. I mean, I understand we don't have a rule for it in the actual league, but I don't think we need a rule for the league. If it happened in real NASCAR, it wouldn't have worked out. So
yeah.
It should be the same thing.
Okay, I hate to bring this up, but I know that you're kind of cheating us on a Saturday night. You've been stepping out with other racers, like grabbing your helmet and hiding it under different places. What's going on Saturday night?
I joined another league. I actually took over another guy's spot that I won the 24 hours at Daytona with, and we've been racing there. I missed one race and got one win so far out of 4 races, 6 in the points so far, $10 entry fee. Hopefully we can come out top 3 at the end of the year and win some.
Nice. How does it feel stabbing all your friends in the back?
I used the plastic safety scissors. It'll heal. I got lots of band-aids, polysporin. So
I hope you don't get bad press in the USRC live. I would never do that, but I'm just afraid that different journalists might like take that against you. But I'm hoping they don't.
You know, in real life, all the fans complain about the Cup guys going to the Xfinity, so I figure I'd follow suit.
Oh, all right, man. So this year, you kind of heard us talking about the rules. Is we're going to do 3 12-week segments. What do you think about the drop rule of having 2 for every 12 weeks?
It makes it interesting, and it's also going to make it a little bit more difficult, especially for the guys that consistently run up front and don't really have any bad races. Wade, for example, was worst race last year was what, like 11th or something. Yeah. So it's going to be tough to make up points for that reason, but it just makes every position that more valuable.
Yeah, well, how does that affect your personal stuff, though? So that's kind of what we were thinking, is that medium between everyone want to race every week and guys having things to do where, you know, you just can't show up every week but still want to compete for the points.
For me, it means I can miss some tracks that I don't particularly like. I can miss the Martinsville, I can miss the Bristol, and it really won't come against me. So we'll see how things go. I might just show up and see what happens, but...
Or your Talladega, you could wipe away after this one.
That's true, yeah. I'm just going to try and keep doing what I've been doing, try and stay clean, not race too hard until the last little bit, and hopefully come away with the top 5.
All right, Frank, man. Hey, good times. Good to see you as always. You know, it's not a mile and a half, so, you know, you can't win them all.
We'll slip and slide around next week at Hotlanta.
All right, brother. Have a safe week, and we'll see you soon.
All right, see ya.
Later. My man Frank DeVasio, the number 24. Frank is such a good guy. He's funny. He's nice. He's a great driver. Couldn't ask for anything better. And some of the drivers we have in USRC. Let's see, James Jacobs? No. Damn it, James Jacobs, I want to talk to you. James, why? James Jacobs, I want to talk to you. Already talked to Lindau? I guess it's just JT now, right? JT, the bigger figure? Oh, you're not from the Bay? You don't know that? That's some Bay Area shit right there. Hold on. JT, the bigger figure, what's going on?
Hey.
Dude, first of all, welcome freaking back, dude.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
All right, man. Well, you've been gone a minute, but I saw you leading some laps earlier. What was going on out there? What were you doing? What would you see?
Basically went back to the strategy from last night, stay in the back and then come up front. I was surprised actually that the last pit cycle there I was up in front, and unfortunately coming down pit lane, double stint tires, had dirty tires, and went to hit the brakes and it was ice. And so unfortunately I ended my race with about 25 to go. But I'll take my 13th and take the points and move on.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because I totally forgot. That was hilarious. Go back and watch the stream because we kept replaying it. But
no, I was told.
It was hilarious. It's like too much front bias. No, it was all bad. But no, man, for real, it was awesome to see you back out there, dude. You led about 9 or 10 laps or so. How was the draft package out there in these things?
I gotta be honest, I'm not really happy with the draft packages, but this has been one of the okay ones, I would say. You still can't suck up to the back of somebody, and even when you got to the back of somebody, it still kind of was turbulent. So I'm hoping that the package gets a little bit better, but this one is fine for now, I would say.
All right, so what people were asking in chat earlier, is the 52 gonna make as many races as possible this week or this year?
I plan on making as many as possible. As long as I don't have any outside issues, I should be good.
All right, man. Well, you got 2 drop weeks over 12 weeks, so you can miss 6 different weeks over the season. See what kind of finish you get. But yeah, man, that was some good times. We have Atlanta next week. Do you have any thoughts on Atlanta?
It's not one of my best tracks. Matter of fact, I have a very bad hate relationship with Atlanta. I'm still going to run it, but usually I end up crashing or usually end up at the back. So I'll take it one step at a time. I'm not real good at the 1.5s right now. I'm still trying to get used to them, but we'll see.
Did you happen to catch the controversial end to the race?
Yes.
Really? And what were your thoughts on it?
If I'm going to be dead honest with you, I see Joshua Durham as the winner and Brandon Jackson in 4th spot.
Or Wade Durham, it would be.
I'm sorry, Wade. Wade. Yeah.
Wow, you hear that, B-Jack? Can't believe this man's saying about you like this. Dude, this is like TMZ right now. We're like, oh shit, shots fired. I can't believe he said that about you, Brandon.
Yeah, I mean, it's league. We all know the rules. We all know the super speedway rules.
Shocking.
You've raced with us long enough to know what it is.
Whoa, you hear that, B-Jack? Shots fired on your balcony.
You know, you weren't forced down there. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You weren't forced down there. I understand it's the last lap, but you know, there's still rules that you still got to stay within. And I understand there was a lap car in front. You could have used the lap car as a pick on the outside, but you didn't. So that's my say. Even if I was 13th, I still think, you know, we still have rules and we still have things that we got to apply by. So
I like it. Love to hear your shocking insight to this. All right, JT, I was just busting your balls, dude. That was good stuff.
Dude, I kind of figured I was gonna be pulled down here and asked, so what happened on the pit stop?
Yeah, so we could bully you. Oh, you should see how many times we replayed it, bro. It was like, oh no, we're watching it right now. Breaking. Oh my god. Oh god, no. No, it's good. Stay here.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, back it up a little bit.
Oh, no, don't do that. Here, we're going again.
So about right here, I knew something was wrong, and I knew I wasn't gonna stop. So I was just like, okay. I'd already called him going to the wall anyway. So
here he goes.
yeah,
I'm coming in. I'm
there.
coming in. I'm braking. I'm braking. Oh, Lord, no.
Well, that was a big thing. I was hoping I didn't take anybody else out with me if this was gonna happen.
Hey,
So
it looked like the end of the real life NASCAR race where the two rookies came in like parallel
yeah,
spinning.
yeah.
It made it so funny because you hit that just so. Oh Lord. All right. All right, JT, man. Hey, it was great seeing you. It was a terrible finish to your race, but man, it was good to see you out there, and it was some fun racing you guys did tonight.
Yeah, time to pack it up. Head to Atlanta.
All right, brother. Have a safe week, man. We'll see you soon.
You too, guys.
All right, brother. So good to see JT out in this mother. Let's look at this again. No! Here's the highlight of the evening. Wait, let's do this. Can we do halftime? No, it wouldn't let me do it. JT, slowing up. God, no! Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay, before we leave here and check out for the night, we want you guys to see the controversial end here. USRC Cup Series, we like drama. We're like TNT and shit over here. We like drama. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull it back to about a lap and a half before. This is going to actually be the whole last lap. So right now we see Wade Hustad in the front, the number 32. I forget what his sponsor is. Behind him is the number 99 of Brandon Jackson. And let's see what unfolds. And you tell us what the ruling should be. You tell us what the ruling should be. Here we go. Coming out of 2 here. Going down the backstretch. What do you do if you're B-Jack? I gotta win. I wanna win. I'm in an ATVO number 99 piece of shit Ford Fusion. Oh, I'm going. That's below the yellow. That's below the yellow. And then you make contact, kid. Whoa. There goes B-Jack for the win. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. As we see B-Jack, go ahead and take that down. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry I didn't pay attention much to chat because I got so much stuff going on. Wish Sam or Dave could have made it tonight, but they're busy. The weekends are going to be busy, so sometimes this stuff will happen. But as much of a controversial end as this is, we will get the official ruling on Monday from NASCAR. But our unofficial results, let's look at our unofficial results, is we had Brandon Jackson followed by Joshua Durham, James Lindau, what up Sadistic, Wade Hustad, Glenn Wilson, that's your top 5, followed by David Leaf, Jordan Malish, Sean Hughes, Josh Powell, and Frank DiMaggio. 11th, my man James Jacobs, Ford Racer 2020. What up, kid? William Van Alstyne, Jonathan Thomas, J.W. Miller, Ryan Nichols. God damn it, Ryan. Another just bad luck. He was up there. He was fast. He led some laps, so it's a shame we didn't get to talk to him tonight. The number 81 of Adam State from Yorkshire. That's England, in case you didn't know. Chase Albee, Katie Height. Katie, what happened? Reese Saunders and our man Sean Black. I think that's the end of our... Oh, Dog, John Nelson. And Tyler Rowland never actually made the race, so... Super fun racing. Could not be happier. So great to see all of you. All right, that's week 1. We have another 9 months of racing, which is very exciting. So we appreciate everybody that joined us on USRC Live, which is our new channel, which is where we'll be doing all of our broadcasting. Yeah, thanks so much for being here. We'll be back again next weekend on Saturday night with the USRC Xfinity Series, which starts at 8 p.m. Eastern on USRC Live, followed by the 4 p.m. Eastern Sunday race at Atlanta, USRC, half the actual distance of real life. So hopefully we see you guys then. Everybody have a safe week. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next week.